What drives a people to the brink of war when promises are broken and hunger rules their days? In the bitter summer of 1862, young George W. Crooks witnessed the heartbreaking eruption of the Dakota War in Minnesota, a conflict born from desperate pleas ignored and lives shattered. Crooks, a Dakota Sioux child of about 6, lived with his family near what is now Redwood Falls. Their life was peaceful until starvation and betrayal turned their world upside down. The Dakota had been forced off their ancestral lands by the U.S. government under unfair treaties, promised funds that never came, and trapped in narrow reservations where they struggled to farm. To make matters worse, white merchants cheated them, exploiting their unfamiliarity with paper currency, leaving many starving. Tensions ignited when 4 young Dakota men, desperate for food, killed settlers after a failed hunt. Though Chief Little Crow sought peace and to hand over those responsible, faction pressures forced him to reluctantly lead an uprising. A brutal conflict ensued, consuming the Minnesota River Valley in violence. Crooks recounts how families, even those who chose not to fight, were caught amid this turmoil. The war ended with defeat for the Dakota at the Battle of Wood Lake. In the aftermath, hundreds were sentenced to death. President Abraham Lincoln later reduced the number, but 38 Dakota men were executed in the largest mass hanging in U.S. history. Survivors were forcibly relocated far from their homelands to distant reservations. Yet through Crooks' words shines a plea for understanding, to see the tragedy from both sides, to recognize the deep injustice that fueled the conflict. He speaks of forgiveness, sorrow, and a hope that history may honor the true story of his people. Enjoyed the video? Give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. See you in the next one.